Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to channel for in-depth cryptocurrency analysis. Today, August 2nd, 2025, we're diving deep into Litecoin, symbol LTCUSD, dissecting both recent news and its compelling chart data to uncover critical price levels and market trends. Let's first examine the recent headlines impacting Litecoin. Just today, the Litecoin Foundation released its August newsletter, highlighting significant developments like a $200 million treasury play by MEI Pharma, which suggests increasing institutional interest and adoption for crypto beyond traditional sectors. A new partnership with Brain Wallet was also announced, aiming to make LTC ownership more intuitive and secure for a broader user base, directly addressing concerns about user experience. Litecoin's vibrant and active community on platforms like X and Reddit further reflects a healthy, engaged user base, a positive sign for any digital asset. Perhaps most exciting and potentially market-moving is the ongoing evaluation by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, regarding BlackRock's proposal to incorporate staking into its offerings. This development, alongside persistent discussions around a Litecoin ETF involving major players like Canary Capital, CoinShares, and Grayscale, could be massive catalysts. Such approvals would significantly open floodgates for mainstream institutional investment and further legitimize the cryptocurrency in the eyes of traditional finance. While some localized news snippets indicate minor short-term dips against certain fiat currencies like the Colombian peso, the overarching sentiment, reinforced by recent 30-day gains of over 20% against both the Brazilian real and Colombian peso, remains strongly bullish on a broader timescale. This longer-term positive price direction is a crucial takeaway. The well-known Litecoin founder, Charlie Lee, even quipped that crypto is about to get ing crazy, indicating a very positive and perhaps explosive outlook from within the industry. Now, let's pivot to the charts and see how these narratives play out. We're currently observing the daily chart for LTCUSD, offering a macro view of its price action. Over the past year, from March 2024 to early 2025, Litecoin experienced a remarkable and sustained rally, climbing significantly from the low $70s to hit impressive highs nearing $140 by December 2024 and January 2025. This strong upward trend aligns perfectly with the positive adoption, partnership, and growing institutional interest news we just discussed, suggesting market participants are recognizing Litecoin's increasing utility. The $140 area, specifically the $141.14 peak on January 17, 2025, clearly stands out as a formidable resistance zone, marking the highest point within this dataset. Since reaching these highs, we've seen a natural and healthy retracement, with LTCUSD pulling back to its current price level around $106. This is a common pattern after significant rallies, as profit-taking occurs. The $100 psychological level has proven to be a crucial support zone, as evidenced by multiple bounce-backs from this region earlier in the year, indicating strong buying interest at this price point. Furthermore, the lows established in June and July of 2024, around the $60 to $70 range, represent robust long-term support. The current price of $106.56 as of August 1st indicates we are within a corrective phase, but still well above these foundational support levels, reinforcing the underlying long-term bullish outlook. Importantly, volume during the initial strong rally was consistently high, especially during significant upward moves, suggesting strong conviction behind the buyers. In contrast, the volume during the recent pullback has been comparatively lower, which can be interpreted as a sign of weak selling pressure rather than a fundamental shift in trend. Let's now zoom into the 1-hour chart to examine some medium-term price action, specifically from July 12 to July 15, 2025. While this particular data window is slightly older than our current daily close, it provides valuable insights into short-term market dynamics and how price behaves in more granular detail. Looking at this hourly view, we initially see a strong upward push towards the $97 to $98 range, which subsequently acted as a clear resistance level, leading to a notable reversal. Following this peak, we observe a series of lower highs and lower lows, forming a distinct short-term downtrend within this specific window, indicating some concentrated bearish pressure. The price found temporary support around $91.50 before attempting a small rebound, highlighting its immediate reaction to liquidity. This short-term volatility and pullback is a common readjustment after a rapid climb and often presents opportunities for swing traders. Notice the substantial increase in volume during the initial upward thrust on July 14th, which then visibly tapered off during the subsequent decline, suggesting a decrease in overall market conviction for the bearish move. This volume pattern suggests that while sellers gained control in the short term, their overall strength might be waning. For the even finer details and immediate trading signals, let's look at the 15-minute chart, covering late July 2025. This very granular chart reveals significant intraday volatility and swift price movements, crucial for short-term traders. Notice the rapid drop from nearly $110 to below $106 on July 30th, an almost instantaneous 4% decline within minutes. This sharp bearish move was met with an equally immediate and strong rebound, which is a bullish sign as it demonstrates significant buying interest at these lower price levels. The area around $105.50 to $106 acted as very strong immediate support, triggering a quick reversal and indicating a likely accumulation zone. This quick recovery is a pivotal bullish signal for short-term traders, suggesting that dips are being aggressively bought up, preventing further downside. The overall price action within this specific window shows LTCUSD consolidating in a range between roughly $108 and $115 after the more significant daily chart retracement. For active day traders, identifying these micro-support and resistance levels, like the $105.90 support and $110 to $111 overhead resistance seen clearly here, is absolutely crucial for timely and profitable entries and exits. The high transaction volumes during these rapid, high-momentum moves also highlight very active and engaged trading at these short time frames, indicating substantial liquidity for execution. Given our comprehensive analysis across multiple time frames and incorporating market news, a long-term bullish outlook for LTCUSD seems quite plausible. The fundamental news regarding increasing institutional adoption, new strategic partnerships, and especially the potential for landmark ETF approvals provide very strong tailwinds. If the SEC gives the green light to BlackRock's staking offerings, or if a Litecoin ETF receives approval, we could easily see LTCUSD retesting and potentially breaking its January 2025 highs around $140. A sustained breakout above the $141 resistance could realistically open the door for a significant move towards the $160 target mentioned in the February 2025 Forbes article. The likelihood of this happening within the long term, particularly under favorable regulatory conditions, is approximately 70%, given the existing market structure and increasing interest. However, in the immediate short term, the market remains susceptible to volatility and profit-taking, as evidenced by the recent retrace and intraday swings. A bearish scenario would involve a decisive and sustained break below the crucial $100 psychological support level. Should this occur, it could lead to a deeper retest of the $90 or even the $80 range, areas that previously provided strong support. The likelihood of this short-term downside is around 30%, especially if positive catalysts fail to materialize or if there's a broader, significant crypto market downturn. To recap our in-depth analysis, understanding key price levels is paramount for any trading decision. For LTCUSD, we've identified major resistance at the $140 to $141 range, which represents a significant historical high within our data. Intermediate resistance can be found around $120, and immediate overhead resistance is at $110. On the support side, the $100 psychological level is critically important, as demonstrated by previous price action. Below that, Stronger foundational supports lie at $90, $80, and the long-term base around $70. For active traders, always look for volume confirmation accompanying price movements. Strong volume on breakouts is a bullish signal, while low volume on pullbacks indicates weaker selling pressure. Pay extremely close attention to upcoming news, particularly any announcements regarding SEC decisions on BlackRock's staking proposals and definitive updates on Litecoin ETF approvals. These external factors hold immense potential to significantly influence Litecoin's price trajectory. Remember to always implement sound risk management strategies and stay continuously informed about both technical patterns and fundamental developments. That's all for today's comprehensive deep dive on LTCUSD. Make sure to subscribe to Explain the Charts for more unbiased, in-depth analyses to help you navigate the markets.